Tribute still pouring in for Tim Curry. The British actor died Tuesday at his home in LA at the age of 80. Now, for most fans, he'll always be Dr. Frankenfurter in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, a role he originated on the London stage in 1973 and carried into the midnight movie cult classic that's been playing to costumed crowds for 50 years. But his range went well beyond that. Of course, Rooster in Annie, one of my favorites, the fast-talking butler in Clue, Pennywise the Clown in the original It miniseries, and 3 Tony nominations on Broadway, including one for playing King Arthur in Spamalot. That unmistakable voice kept him working for decades, even after a serious stroke in 2012 slowed him down. Now, Curry never married. He leaves no immediate survivors, but in his memoir last year, he wrote simply that he had loved and been loved, and he hoped the same for everyone else. That, makes me sad.
R.I.P. Tim. Lost a classic one there.
Yeah.
Hey, Olympic figure skating champion Alyssa Liu. If you're a fan, you're not going to see her on the ice this year. She's taking a break from competition. The 21-year-old said, you know what? She's going to sit out the upcoming season to focus on personal growth, maybe a little mental health, right?
Right.
Liu won gold in women's singles, if you've forgotten, at the Milan and Cortina Olympics, February this year. She became the first American woman to win that title since Sarah Hughes did it back in 2002. She has not competed since and has also skipped the World Championships back in March. She says this is not a retirement. She does plan to return for the 27-28 season.
Girl deserves a break.
Yes.
Let her have it, right? Well, 2 familiar names are headed to Broadway this fall. Ali Mishaka, half of the pop duo Ali and AJ, and Keeley from Disney's Phil of the Future will make her Broadway debut as Anne Hathaway in the musical Anne Juliet, starting November 3rd. Singer Spencer Sutherland steps in as Romeo a little bit earlier on September 15th. Both are limited engagements at the Stephen Sondheim Theater, and Juliet flips the Shakespeare story, of course, asking what would happen if Juliet chose life instead of tragedy, and it's all set to pop music. It's a jukebox musical from songwriter Max Martin. It's like Since You've Been Gone, I Want It That Way, just some of the great songs.
The hits that you know.
The hits that you know. They are part of a whole wave of new faces joining in September, including Dance Moms alum Kenzie Ziegler.